Nigerians, are you watching how you guys have been embarrassed in many parts of the African region? 36 states, I repeat, 36 states. It begs the question, why Nigerians still cannot, will not, and may not find safe haven in their 36 states. I'm surprised. I need a Nigerian to sit with me to tell me, Kweku, the reason why we cannot find safe haven within this 36 states is because of this, that.
Let me put it in a way that wouldn't sound so like a parable or like a riddle. Sorry, like a riddle to you people. We discard people that speak the truth. We disregard people with integrity. We don't honor integrity. We don't honor prestige. We don't celebrate people that are selfless. We don't do that. We don't.
So my brother, Mr. Kweku from Ghana, has come up with worrisome exposition of Nigerians in South Africa. He went in depth to expose a Nigerian man in what? Fake marriage. And if you've listened to me times without number, I've always told us that one of the fastest way Nigerians settle in most of these countries they migrate to, most times illegally and legally, is to first of all connect with the indigenous. Then at the end of the day, they get a background and a base for them to explore and delve into a lot of activities, both criminal activities and the rightful part, right? But a criminal will always be a criminal. So he exposed a lot in this video. And at the end, he asked the question that can a Nigerian come out and talk to him, to tell him of all the 36 states we have in Nigeria. Why is Nigeria the way it is? And why are Nigerians constantly running away from the country instead of staying back home to fight their leaders and fix their country and make it better off so that they stop facing all this shame and embarrassment? And in response to that, I and my brother Chimdi, we are here today to throw more light one-on-one in answering all his, deepest heartfelt questions that has really put a lot of Ghanaians as well on the spot in the same limelight, asking the same question, which has always been unanswered. But the good news today is that in this episode, based on my own opinion, knowledge, and understanding, and my brother Chimdi, we have something to say, at least to throw more light to the best of our ability on all these unanswered questions from Ghanaian South Africans, as the case may be, right? So if you are new here, you're welcome. Kindly join this family where we say it as it is, without sentiment, emotions, or bias, nothing but the bitter truth. If you find this video quite interesting, please give it a huge and a massive thumbs up. And our soldier, our once and forever soldier, on the other hand, Honorable Dr. Ayariga, also has his own postulations and opinion to give. So it's going to be very expository, interesting, and most importantly, educating to keep us on the know. Mind you, this is not to demote, demean the markets, Nigeria, or any country, but stating facts just the way it is. So if you like it on here, don't move away. Watch till the end and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Thank you once again, and let's watch these videos.
Now, they are ready to push out foreigners who are not in good standing or who violate local laws, dynamic that has fueled recent enforcement operations and violent anti-immigration actions. Now, as in the issue of South Africa was foreigner BMB in borders no, ubi abe room no. Jack, the DSU super copy. When him be room South Africans in the pounds on them. Take a listen to this.
I want to ask you questions and I need answers. Right? Yeah. Why are you here in our country? Why are you in our country?
Listen, we come from that side. We have a lot of political issues.
Okay, which country are you coming from?
From Ethiopia.
Okay, you left your country because of there's wars, there's anything. Are you refugees?
Yes.
What does the Refugee Act say when it comes to migration? Shut up. What does it say? The reason why we are doing this, we want you guys to understand why we are doing this in our country. And we are helping you so that you can go back and fight your country's laws and fight for your freedom. So we fought for this country. You were not present when some of our brothers were dying. There were bloodshed happening here. Do you know about it? People were banned. A lot of things were happening. You were in your country, relax. While we fighting, we're now in our democratic dispensation where we should enjoy it. You come, you intervene, you take over what belongs to us. I'm going back to the same question. You said you are refugees. What does the Refugee Act say when it comes to migration?
The refugee give us paper, no? When you come here this country. When you give us paper, we have tried to survive our food. You understand? We are not coming to take over your country or what. We are trying to survive our food because we are not doing crimes. We are not selling drugs. We are not stealing. We are trying to get for our food. You understand me? And our families there is no one. You understand me? It's a problem. Okay. So we have to try to get something.
I understand what you are saying. You're trying to get food from another country because you are refugees. Obviously, we should have refugee camps in our country. The Refugee Act says you must migrate to a nearest country. You're coming from Ethiopia. Which is your nearest country in Ethiopia? Why didn't you go to Kenya? Whoa. You stop it from there. It doesn't matter. That's not our problem. There's so many countries next to Ethiopia. Besides Kenya, what is another nearest country?
It's Somalia.
It's Somalia. So why didn't you go to Somalia? Look, my friend, I want you. No, starting to be dangerous. Yeah, look, no, starting to be dangerous. This guy, they have guns. No, Commander, that's all that. The Refugee Act says when you migrate, that is in the Convention of 1951. It said you migrate in your nearest country. You mentioned Kenya, you mentioned Somalia. Why are you coming in South Africa? Because South Africa is far from where your nearest country is. It is.
South Africa's free country.
Look, no. Yeah. You know why you are in South Africa? You're taking chances because of our country's lawlessness. Our country is not governed properly. Now we are telling you that you need to go back to your countries and fix your countries and fight for what you're fighting for. You come here, you're carrying the guns, it comes to an end. Another thing I want to tell you guys, you are not permitted to own spaza shops. In terms of Immigration Act number 13 of 2002, section 15 and section 19, it simply says spaza shops, selling of veggies, it only reserved for South African. What permits you to own the spaza shop? You can't. You must know from today. You need to leave, brother. The time is over for you. We have heard enough about you. You were carrying guns here. And in most of cases, what I've heard, nationally, there was one of your guys who was saying that you guys, you're going to bring more illegal foreigners in our country and then you're going to own our businesses by force. Failure to do so, you're going to fight. So it's not going to happen here. We're going to die. We are prepared to die for this country. Because we fought for this country. We didn't fight for you to come and do as you please. You're threatening our children. Today, look, we know what you are doing with your country, with our country. You're selling drugs in your countries, in those plaza shops. We know very well. You're sleeping with our children, purposely to give them pregnancy so that you can have citizenship here. It must come to an end. You guys must understand. Go back and fight your laws. Go back and fight for your freedom. We don't care what is happening in your country. We've got our own issues here.
We appreciate that.
You need to go. You need to go. Because you don't even know the immigration.
Sure.
You don't even know the Refugee Act.
I appreciate serious, but no one tell us this way. Is it the way you are?
You know why? You know why? Because you know that South Africa is lawlessness. That is why you don't even want to read our laws. You don't read our laws because some of your friends tell you that it's easy to be in South Africa. So, brothers, it's about time.
Thank you, serious.
This is our freedom we fought for. You see those kids? We're fighting for them now. Not for you, for your kids. Because you're busy hating our children to give them that poisonous food, killing our young stars. Pregnant them just like that so that you can have a citizenship you can own. We are watching you. Operation.
I can feel the spirited South African. You come to a country with drugs. You come to a country, drugs. You kill our children. That's the spirit of the South African. And they believe that, hey, we owe to ourselves one nation called South Africa. But of course, tonight we are staying a while longer in South Africa, still in South Africa. Reports have emerged of a Nigerian man who married a South African woman for 15 years, only to suddenly do what? Disappear. According to locals, such cases are not isolated. Many believe this has long been a tactic used by some Nigerians to secure documents and legal status in the country. Now, video I'm about to in South Africa. Now, South Africans in the says, Nigerians and I are say, no man, abe worry, we are not there in your papers. Papa, no me dranico. Nigeria ko South Africa kwa worry will be 15 solid years. And fear saying in or worry me out no what can we what to him. But as some take a listen. Watch this.
My hand is no problem. Calm. Sissy was. What else is? How are you, my friend?
My hand is
no problem. How are you? Yeah. I'm CBC.
Yeah.
I'm from a show called Fake Marriage, Moja Love 157. Are you married in this country?
Yes.
Who is your wife?
This is my wife.
What's her name?
Tandaza.
Mtandaza.
Yes. Maseko.
Maseko.
Yes.
Sisi, you wrote to us.
Yes.
You said you want our help. Please tell your husband what you want.
You know, I'm thinking for divorce.
Yes.
Yes.
Talk to her.
Now I wrote to Mochala Fake Marriage so that they can help for divorce. This is how we are going to do it.
We
No,
we
stop
see
fighting.
each other. We talk to each other.
You see each other with her?
To each other.
You see with each
Yes,
other?
yes.
When was the last time you saw her?
He never told me.
When was the last time you saw her?
We saw like 4 months ago.
Sisi, when whenever matter go when?
She never listen.
Whoa,
She never told me I refuse.
don't lie.
Yo, it's been 15 years.
15 years ago.
15
You
years.
married her, you ran away.
When last year
No.
Stop lying. It's 15 years.
No.
So you married her 15 years ago.
She never
tell her.
asked me want to see me before I refuse.
Ah.
It was when.
She never.
Was when.
When?
Was when. Baba, we are busy talking from last month. I'm asking you. I want to divorce. And you
Yes, did I refuse?
Yes.
Talk to her.
Yeah?
Did I refuse?
It's 15 years now. You
But did I
So
refuse?
why are you fighting now?
But why you calling
Like,
people?
why are you fighting if you are not refusing? So you are not supposed
Why
to
you
fight.
are calling people?
Because I'm scared. Because you can run away again. 15 years from now.
So you married him 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
Listen.
So 15 years ago,
Listen.
what happened?
Babaleg.
Babaleg.
Don't
This is a
trust him
family-
So you
again.
don't trust him?
It's a
I
family
want-
problem.
It's a family problem.
Which
Hey.
family problem.
Which family? Do you know
This
my
stuff
mother?
is in the court. We're supposed to talk
Which
it.
court is in the
court?
court? You're supposed to court it.
Which
Which
court?
We're supposed to talk in the court.
Which court? You
court?
want to affect your marriage?
I asked her, let's get together. She refused.
She said the last time you see you 15 years
She
ago.
refused to.
15
She
years.
told me she got another man.
My friend, she said the last time she saw you was 15 years ago. Don't
even now,
complain.
don't
What is the problem?
Her problem, she wants divorce now.
Did I refuse?
No
why
care,
are
no
you
problem.
fighting if you
We
are
are
not
going to
refusing?
go
But
divorce.
the way he's doing it is not supposed
Yes,
to.
because she ran away 15 years. That's why she do like
You
this.
tell them I run away.
I told them.
Me, run away.
Hey, 15 years I never
15
see you.
What if you want to see me? I refuse.
You see. Yes.
Have you want to see me before I refuse?
When? Because 15
I
years
travel.
ago.
I
Last
travel.
time you saw him was 15 years
Listen,
ago.
Listen.
He's saying he's traveling.
Listen.
So now you cannot travel again.
Listen.
You
I
will
travel
not
to-
travel
I
again.
travel to-
Answer your wife.
I
Answer your
travel to
wife.
Malaysia.
Answer your wife.
I travel. Listen.
How can you
Answer
travel
your
and
wife.
leave your wife?
No.
Yeah, if I'm your wife.
If
So
you
like
say
this,
it's family problem,
If it's how you
how
plan,
can
you're gonna lose.
lose what?
Because I never fight you before.
Even now you are fighting, so stop
I
fighting.
never fight her
Let's go
before.
to it.
my friend,
And
we are
she
going
never-
for divorce.
Let's go
I never
for it.
refused.
Yes,
But now you are refusing because you are fighting, so we are
Now.
going to do
She
it.
wants to
She's not the one who give me a permit.
Who gives you the
I have my permit before I marry
So
her.
why did I do this with
I
you?
have my ID
So
to
what?
marry her.
Uh-huh.
So we didn't marry. She did not give me
Okay,
ID.
no
So who
problem.
gives you
Wait.
your ID?
She's not helping me. She's not helping me. I'm the one helping her.
Wait, you're helping her.
Yes.
Helping her.
She called me for money. I sent her.
How much?
What kind of nigga man?
Yo,
She asked me for money. I sent her.
What kind of?
Babies, before him, so after him, told if it lakon, I think
I travel.
How many years
I'm
ago?
not helping her. You're not the one helping me.
Yeah, I'm helping you
did
with
not
what?
give me ID.
So why I'm using your
I got a citizen.
So why I'm
before I
using
marry
your
you.
name?
I
Why
got-
I'm using
my
your
friend,
name? Why I'm using your
Let's
surname?
solve it. Let's solve it.
Tell me.
Wait, let's solve it.
Yes.
So why is she using your surname?
Please answer me.
Because I married her at last.
Now,
But
So?
she's not the one giving me my ID.
No, not about that. She wants
That's
divorce.
why he-
She wants
Did I
divorce.
refuse before?
Divorce. She wants divorce.
I'm the one always call her.
I don't care. She wants divorce. What's his surname? What's his surname?
I'm the one always. Yes.
She's tired of being Mrs. Onyema.
Look at it.
No, I don't want to look at it again.
Look at it.
Let me see.
I'm always prepared for her.
You're always
I never run away
Let me
from her.
see. Let me see.
I never run
Wait.
away.
Let me see.
I never run away. I never run away.
Wait. Listen. See this your marriage certificate, huh?
Yes.
It's written on your mouth,
Yes.
Pedilis, Oduawa, Kutu,
Did I refuse?
Kutua.
Did I
That's your
re-
name,
did I
Abi.
refuse? Yes.
Wait. Your wife's name, Maseko
Yes.
Ketutnom Tandazo.
Yes. I come
She
with you.
wants divorce now.
I said you know before.
Yes, so we go now for divorce.
Have I told you no
let's
before?
go. Even though you believe.
Guys, Owaya Shepao, yeah. Married. You married. Are you deadly? The guy married this woman, 100 rand, South African currency. Then he ran away. Nigerians, are you watching how you guys have been embarrassed? Many parts of the African region. 36 states, I repeat, 36 states. It begs the question, why Nigerians still cannot, will not, and may not find safe haven in their 36 states. I'm surprised. I need a Nigerian to sit with me to tell me, Kweku, the reason why we cannot find safe haven within this 36 states is because of this, that. Because it beats my mind. It's continued to beat me down there. I don't seem to get it. What is the issue? What is wrong with Nigerians, with the continuous flooding all over, not only in Ghana, all over the world? What is happening there? Have you Nigerians seen some kakaibi? Are you being threatened by what? What is it? Can a Nigerian speak to me? Can I have any Nigerian bold enough to come speak to me and say, Kweku, the reason is this? I don't know. Folks.
If you're a Nigerian, I need you to listen to me with very rapt attention. If you're also from Ghana, South Africa, and any other African country, listen to me with very rapt attention. But this thing is mostly for Nigerians, because other African countries like Ghana, South Africa, Kenya, Uganda, they're beginning to do these things. Sorry, and Botswana. They're beginning to do these things. So when I say this, a great number of them will not be shocked. So let me use this narrative. Listen, the strength in the illumination of a bulb is not the light that comes out of that bulb. The strength in the illumination, the lightning strength in a bulb is not the light that comes out of it, no matter how bright it is. It's simply how high you place it. How high you place it. If you think I'm lying, use a bulb, enter your room, and start testing the illumination of that bulb in your room using several or respective heights, different heights. You will understand that the higher you place it, the more it gives a chance to illuminate your room, the more. That's why you cannot hide the bulb, you cannot hide the lights. Now, what does this entail? The problem we have in Nigeria is that people that have lights, we tend to put them down. But people that have dark mentality, we tend to elevate them. We disregard people. Let me put it in a way that wouldn't sound so like a parable or like a riddle. Sorry, like a riddle to you people. We discard people that speak the truth. We disregard people with integrity. We don't honor integrity. We don't honor prestige. We don't celebrate people that are selfless. We don't do that. We don't do that. I'm telling you the truth. We don't raise the lights up. And that is why darkness falls in our community. That's why darkness overrules reigns in our community. That's why we're unsafe. That's why insecurity happens. That's why children are being kidnapped. That's why children are used for money ritual. That's why women are being raped. That's why people are being unalived. That's why a community can be burnt. That's why accidents are happening. That's why a number of things are happening. That's why people can walk to a hospital just to attend, to receive very mild health care, and owing to negligence from professionals, medical personnel, these people will be carried out dead in that same mortuary. I work in a hospital. I know what I'm talking about. Negligence had murdered so many people in our country, in Nigeria. Why? Because a lot of doctors, a lot of people came in to study medicine because of the money, and they are celebrated. Right? Listen. It's high time. I always tell people the only way we can redeem ourselves is high time we start disregarding people, no matter how wealthy you are, and start regarding people, respecting people, elevating people based on how integritous they are, based on how prestigious they are, based on how honorable, not the name honorable that we give to our politicians, not the name excellency that we give to our politicians, honorable in character. It's high time we begin to respect and talk about these people. It's high time these people begin to make the news. People shouldn't make news because of how rich they are. People shouldn't make news because of the academic records they've broken. All these things are expected. These things are natural things. In a society that has a working environment, in a society that has a working system, all these things are attainable. Who would be poor? Who wouldn't break academic records? Do you know why Nigerians go to developed countries? Education is not hard. When in a developed country, in a country that has a working system, education, breaking records is not something that is rocket science. It's not even something that you should anticipate when you're expecting to recruit people in your conglomerate or to employ people. Those are not the things you should look at. Skill is not your academic breakthroughs and all these things and how much money you make. Skill is not. Nowadays, skills are empathy, sympathy, selflessness. These things are skills. Why people are beginning to adopt that as a skill. And they will test you on such notes. How selfless is this guy? How is this guy ready to sacrifice for those who are below him, for those that are his subordinates? Not the ones you do for your superiors, because that one is eye service. Don't come to tell me that I have given so much sacrifice for the person that is above me. That's not sacrifice. It's even biblical. Whatever you're doing for the people that are above you is not a sacrifice, because they will reward you eventually. You do for people that can never reward you, so that your heavenly Father will reward you. So it is sacrifice when you are selflessly doing things or contributing to those who are inferior or who are your subordinates. That's what we call sacrifice. It's very simple. It's high time we begin to allow people that do these things to make news, people that are integritous, people that are truthful, people that can do a number of things that can help the society, people that are contributive to the wellness of the society. These are the people that should be making news, not people that are wealthy, not people that have academic breakthroughs, not people that have cars and mansions. These are the only ways we can save ourselves. So what am I trying to say in essence? If we start lifting up people who do right, if we start lifting up people who have light in them, then our society will never be overshadowed by darkness or with darkness. Think about that. It's very simple.
These Nigerian bloggers, they can be really, really annoying. They try to provoke Ghanaians, but we are ready for this provocation. We are ready for it. Whether it's a form of provocation or whatever they are trying to do, we are waiting for the 20th of September, not even 21st. After the 6th demo, if they don't go into hiding and try anything, I am not threatening anybody. Nah, I'm giving out the word of caution. Ghanaians, we are too soft when it comes to fighting for our own country. We are very soft. But this time, you don't have a leader that is soft. If you don't see your president as your leader, then see me as your leader. Listen to me. At all cost, we must protect our country. That no president can be there forever. I mentioned the presidents and we have forgotten about all of them. President Akufo-Addo just left power 7 months ago. How many people remember President Akufo-Addo leadership again? How many people talk about President Akufo-Addo? How many people remember? So all these leaders who sit, MPP were in power. All these guys who were there today, who talks about, do you remember any minister from the MPP in the last government? Not. So nobody should think he's powerful when you are in power. No, power comes from the people, not from the government. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The people are the power, not the government. So what the people want is what the government must do, not the opposite. So if the government is listening, we will not entertain anything called Yam Festival in this country again. Never. Never again. If anybody thinks he's that strong, and any policeman or soldier man who thinks that he's going to stop us from stopping this Yam Festival, and any Nigerian man who thinks he's so powerful that he's going to come and do Yam Festival on our soil, against our will, when we are in pain right now, trying to resolve their barbaric attitude in our country and their criminal activities, we are trying to resolve it quietly. They want to provoke us again. Then we are ready for that 21st of September. This is right. After the 6th of September, we will see what will happen on the 21st of September. This attitude of these Nigerians thinking that somebody is shielding them, that person will have to show his face. We want that person to show his face. But I tell you, when people get to the street, no government, no police can stop them. When people are on the street, no military can stop them. Because the military themselves will be on the street. The police will join on the street. When it comes to sovereignty of Ghana, it's their duty as policemen, as military men, as national intelligence officers, and everything to protect our country for us. What we are doing is not our duty. If government and national security was doing their duty, we will not be doing and saying the things we are doing or saying. I'm a presidential candidate, for God's sake. Why should I be worrying myself about that? Because I want vote. If I want vote, I'd rather keep quiet. But I don't care how many people vote for me or vote against me when it comes to my sovereignty. When it comes to protecting my people. If I will step on toes of individuals, I will step on those toes to make sure that the right thing is
Very happy that in answering what my brother, Mr. Kweku, has asked, my brother Chimdi has given, based on what we've seen, at least a background knowledge and understanding of the character, the culture, the behavior, the attitude, most importantly, the system of Nigeria, which is backed and based on what? Criminality. And to add to what Chimdi has said, I would also give in to say that Nigerians, or vast majority of Nigerians as a people, they are more or less cowards. When I say cowards, I don't mean to demean a country and a people, but stating the characteristics, the behavior of how most Nigerians think, act, and behave. These are people that can literally leave their country like in their numbers. It is now a trend. It is now a thing that as we speak, we are in the season, an era of Nigerians running away from their reality, from their challenge, from their problem, for their own selfish interest and benefit, in search of what? Greener pastures in other people's country that they did not, deem it fit to think and ask, these places I'm going to, or we are running to, how was it built? How was it made well suitable, comfortable, accommodating, safe and peaceful as Ghana, South Africa and all these countries they run to the point that they are always living and finding themselves there. If these owners of these countries, such as Ghana, South Africa, and all these countries, did not face their reality, just like we saw in that video, where a bold and courageous South African was talking, directly to the face of this, runaway soldiers who were supposed to go back and fight or stay back and fight and build their country, but they choose to leave to seek asylum, to become refugees, illegal immigrants, or immigrants in all these countries. There is a saying, remember that, he who leaves a fight and run away lives to fight another day. So meaning that no matter how Nigerians, in their criminality, in their mentality, run away to all these countries, particularly Ghana and South Africa, as case study, their problems, their reality, their challenges will always live to wait for them, no matter how long they run away, right? So it is high time, just like the series I've been putting up here, we as Nigerians begin to have a retrospect, think deep and change our ways, change our character, change our mindset. In fact, we need total rehabilitation, total uphold of our mindset, our character, our behavior, because it starts from the roots, which is the family unit, which is totally, as we speak, destroyed to the core. That most families, as I speak, they have now bought into crime and criminal activities, and this is what they teach and transfer to their children, that their children perpetrate and carry out wherever they go. That is the replica of the same leaders we have. People in positions, key positions, that are expected to be living right and laying good foundations, setting good example. But in a nutshell, the reverse is the case. Like you rightly heard my brother Chimdi say, Nigerians celebrate criminality. Nigerians celebrate negativity. Nigerians celebrate crime in a nutshell. And that's why most of the time, everything about them is indulged and basked in what? Criminality. That's why it's not shocking to see that everywhere they go, they are being embarrassed, chased away like what? Headless chicken, like rejected children that has no parent. But in a rare sense, this is the same people that will come in disguise, in pretense, in hypocrisy, to cover their sins, to cover their reality, to cover their problem that is even bigger, way bigger than that of all these countries they run to. Now make this make sense. Who runs away from their problem and expect it to be solved? None. Because no matter how we run away, for all the 36 states, as my brother Mr. Kweku has stated, we have all it takes. I mean, humanly, economically, financially, naturally possible, intellectually possible to make our country work. But we choose to run away. But at the end, we definitely justify the means. This is where I want to draw the line, because there are lots for me to say, but I don't want to make this video quite lengthy. I will leave it open for us to share our thoughts based on all we've seen. Because one thing I know for sure is that South Africans, Ghanaians, all these countries who know their rights, know their worth, know what they want, how they have, and how to stand to protect and defend it, will always chase Nigerians as criminals out, right? So it is not for me to even begin to support whether the incidents here of the Nigerian man running away from his responsibility is right or not. But of a truth, I can beat my chest to tell you that mere looking at the actions and behavior of that man tells you the true characteristics and behavior of how Nigerians truly are, right? That's why they leave their responsibility, shy away from their responsibility as men, as women, and think that other people definitely will take charge. And they feel entitled, feel as though people owe them a thing in another man's country. But when you see them in their country, they have no mouth. They have no courage to face their fears, to face their challenges. But you see them in other people's country, they are ready to fight. They are ready to wage war. And that's why people like Hon.Ayariga are saying, no, we are not backing down. And Mr. Kweku, they are still saying, no, we are definitely going to put their ass as Nigerians in their rightful position to know what is right for them and do it. That is it, and that is that. So at this juncture, what are your thoughts? Like I said, share in the comments. I will be in the comments responding, because on here, as you know, I stand for nothing but the bitter and the brutal truth, no sentiment, emotions, or bias. So if you like it, feel free to share your thoughts. Give this video a huge and a massive thumbs up, and stay subscribed if you like it on here. And with that, I will see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.